You good? We're also gonna try not to cough at the people while we're talking to them. Okay?
So when you cough, you do this?
Yes, definitely cover your mouth. Look away, and if it's gonna be really loud, we push mute. But then we have to remember to unpush mute because Mommy forgot yesterday, and I was talking like this.
You don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do that. It's embarrassing for me, and it's hard for them to see what's going on or hear what's going on.
Maybe they can try and read your lips.
Do you know you have chocolate? Did you have a chocolate Pop-Tart this morning? Because you have a very messy face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Some.
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
See, we thought we were ready to go, but we're not ready to go. I don't have here.
Hey.
You need a little bit of water, baby. And I'd rather take your drinking water for a second. Okay? Oh, there's a little too much water. Here, let me see you. Sorry, guys. I know this is what you were here for. You didn't come here for Outlander updates. You want to watch Katie clean her daughter's face.
Why are you wiping my nose?
Because you had chocolate on your nose. I don't know why you have chocolate on your nose, but you have chocolate on your nose. Hi, guys. How we doing? How are you doing?
Good.
Now that your face is better? We're still trying to get over being sick, so we're having a lazy day where we're watching entirely too much
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, that's correct. And we like Did you know that I told you before Doctor Who inspired this show, right? Kind of cool. Because it's a time traveling thing. You have chocolate on your hands too. All right, I'm going to stop bugging my daughter. Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Did you guys have a good Memorial Day for those of you that applies to? And for everybody just in general, did you have a good Monday? Because Mondays, Mondays. But it's Tuesday now. We are at week 19 of Droughtlander as we wait for the final season of Outlander. My daughter asked if she could join us again. I told her we were going to talk about cute boys, and for some reason she thought that would be fun. I did tell her that the cute boy we're talking about is a little bit old for her. You need to wipe your hands off too, okay? Do that for Mommy. But before we get started with that, I've got other stuff. I've always got other stuff. I never have like one theme for the video, I swear, unless it's like I went to a convention and this is what happened. But no, today we have a little behind the scenes to start off, and then a whole bunch of current and a couple of throwbacks, and then a very important question about our leading man. But Point Blank starts us off 1959. She says, Sam with Wendy Kemp Forbes, his makeup artist in Outlander, and Clanlands 1, another Aussie, bringing a worthy contribution to the series. And yeah, I've said before, I feel bad because she's short. He's very tall, but he's nice. He's leaning down to make sure that she can reach him because see, he's very tall. Okay, he's a little taller than Daddy. He's very tall. I ate it. It was delicious. I don't know where I put the cap. We'll have to wait just a minute, okay? Do you see it? No? All right. I put it somewhere. Here, use this one. Mommy's is almost empty, so use that one.
Also.
Yeah, I see. Stacy Chadwell's giving lots of claps. That's pretty good. We must be doing well already. Good for us. So yeah, we're starting off with a little behind the scenes there. We got another behind the scenes. This one's a video though. Forever Sassenach shared this one filming Outlander season 2 in Prague, 2015.
It's muted.
Yeah, well I know it's muted. You know why it's muted? Because I don't always know what the noise is going to be, and I don't know. See, and if they put music on there, I can't share it. Then we get in trouble.
Why?
Well, if it's not music that's approved by YouTube and somebody owns it, we'll get in trouble. So we can't do that, okay?
Okay.
But that's all right, because I do have loads more. This one, all right, this started a little discussion last night. If you missed our chat about Outlander's Season 1 episode, The Watch, that's episode 13, then you heard us going, hey, did anybody hear? Apparently Richard Ranken is getting married. And I know he's been dating a woman in Sydney for a while. I don't get into their private lives unless they announce something. I just don't feel like it's my job to go digging into our stars' private lives. But this was put out there and I was like, oh, okay. So Bella Outlander fan shared this. And Kathy Slavic made sure I had it to share it with you guys. So thank you again, Kathy. It's a repost from McGregor Grand McDuff. Outlander stars and Richard Rankin shared, stopped by our Bath Street store for a brand new kilt outfit ahead of his wedding. I did not know he was getting married that soon. Again, no announcement. Opting for our signature design service, Richard worked closely with our stylist to craft a completely bespoke jacket and waistcoat from a carefully chosen selection of tweeds and linings to buttons and embroidery. Every detail was handpicked to reflect his individual style and vision for the big day. We can't wait to see Richard in his final outfit. Stay tuned for the full look. So, I mean, a big congratulations to Richard. I don't know when the big day is going to be, but he's going to get married. So he's picking out what he's going to wear. And I think he's going to go with, because he's Scottish, that he may go with a kilt and a nice jacket.
Is it the 27th or the 26th?
Is today the 27th or the 20th? It's the 27th.
We need to sign him to the library.
We
for
do.
The reading
Yes,
challenge.
but neither one of us is healthy enough to walk down to the library today. So it's going to wait. Okay?
I thought Dad could drive us.
Dad's going to drive us. We're going to go sneeze on everybody. And then everybody in the library is going to get sick. Let's stay home, okay? Don't worry, we'll sign you up as soon as we can. Drink that regular. All right, so, sorry for the interruption, guys. She's very concerned about getting her library for the summer because they have a library challenge every year. And at the end of the year, if they reach your challenge, you get a free swimming party. It's very cool. Graham McTavish also shared a video. This one we will hear the sound on. It says, a short message in honor of all those who have served and continue to serve to protect the freedom that we are lucky enough to take for granted. Happy Memorial Day. That was for yesterday. Don't eat the candy right now.
Why?
Because I'm a mean mom and I need them to know that.
Hi there. On this Memorial Day, I wanted to take a moment to send thanks and appreciation to all the veterans, those that have served in the past and those that continue to serve, and those that will serve in the future. I think often of my own father and mother and their involvement in the armed services. And I think even though in Britain, here where I am currently, we don't celebrate Memorial Day, I think that Memorial Day applies to all those who have sacrificed themselves in service of their country, and for those that stand guard to preserve the freedoms that many of us take for granted. So I make this small post, if you want to call it, for them. So here's to you. Thank you.
That's really cool. He's one of the actors too, and he plays the main character's uncle. Remember I told you about Dougal? And but he's a really nice guy in person, as far as I can tell. You like him because he shares books a lot. You guys got to check out this really cool book. All right, here's a guy. He sings really well. This is Outlander Online sharing David Barry's discussion, a Lord John Grey spinoff at LandCon 7. And it is really just a really short clip, but we talk about this all the time. He is a character who absolutely should have his own series, could definitely carry his own series for multiple seasons. And it would be really cool to kind of get an interview, not an interview, but an inner view of his life, of how his family is so interesting too. So, real quick. We got to call them back, okay? Don't let me forget.
Express that.
Let me refresh this and we will see. Of course, everybody wants to talk to me. She has questions.
In exploring the character further. I've said this a couple of times, but it's beyond my pay grade in making those decisions. So if people wanted that kind of thing, I think they'd have to, or I encourage them to express that to Stars or Sony. I think Sony's here today, so if you find someone running around from Sony, you can tell them. I would definitely be interested in...
Somebody from Sony's running around here. Go tell them. We should go tell them. I have found that if you say something enough and loud enough to networks, they'll at least listen. I'm not saying you're going to get what you want, but if we say something long enough, we could be going Outlander, then Blood of My Blood, and then whatever they call the Lord John series. So what would your name be for the Lord John series? Okay, would it be what would we come up with? I want to hear that. I want to hear that in the posts below. What is your perfect name for a show all about Lord John Grey? Okay, and you don't have to answer that question because there's going to be a lot of stuff.
I don't know what that is.
That's fair. That's totally fair. All right, another picture. These guys look silly.
Yeah.
Little bit. Point Blank 1959 shares this one as well. A nice pic of two Outlander rascals. Carousel. Oh, from Carousel 1967, I believe is where she's saying she got it originally. We got Caesar Domboy and Sam Heughan. He is very French. When he speaks, you can really hear his accent. Okay? And he is very Scottish. When he speaks, you can really hear his accent. So I wonder if it took them a while to understand each other. Some people are really good with accents. We had a guest talking about the show last night named named Alex, and she says she's really good with understanding people's accents. So that's a handy thing to have, especially these days, because people talk to people from all over. Worf has an important message for me. Vanity Fair and Outlander stars share these brand new images of our Outlander prequel. First look, the Outlander universe makes another leap in time as Outlander Blood of My Blood introduces fans to the future parents of Jamie Fraser and Claire Beecham. Premiering August 8th, in case you aren't aware yet, here in the States, August 8th on Stars. The prequel focuses on Brian Fraser and Ellen Mackenzie as their attraction tests familiar loyalties in the Scottish Highlands. Centuries later, Henry Beecham and Julia Morrison's love, it blooms against the odds while World War I rages on. And then it goes on to let us know that Outlander is known for its steamy, kilt-ripping love scenes that require its leads to get both emotionally, you know what, I'm not going to read that with my 9-year-old here.
Why?
It's intense and can be naughty. You don't worry about it. Look at the pictures. Now see we've got
Oh.
see we've got Claire, the nurse, and that turns into a doctor. Those are supposed to be her parents, her mom, and her dad, because they're telling their story now.
No, I mean, why?
Nah, because it's
Emotionally and literally.
yeah. We don't need to say all the naughty stuff.
You
You're aware it
said
exists. Well, I'm old and weird. But yeah, we got a variety of pictures here, and I kind of went through them before. This is Brian. This is Jamie Roy. He plays Brian Fraser. He's going to play Jamie's dad. See him out.
There. Not on there.
That's okay. That's all right.
Only
And then I believe this guy is going to play somebody named Murta. Murta is a really, really cool character, too.
What's his last name? The
Fitzgibbons.
character.
Murta Fitzgibbons. Isn't that a cool name?
Yeah.
There they are playing. Well, looks like they're playing some cards. Oh, and it says she plays Ellen, and Ellen is gonna be Jamie's mommy. So they're gonna get married, and they're telling their story. Aw, see, and he's got a kilt, and see how her dress is. So you can tell kind of that it's not now, that it's a while ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be
It looks like the 90s.
the 90s. Which 90s? The
The
1890s,
19 or
1980s.
18.
You're close. It's the 1720s. No, 17 teens, 1720s. I think it's 17 teens is when this is supposed to be taking place. So we're doing a lot of jumping through time. Okay, what else we got? No, that's teens. No, 17 like 40s. Yeah, don't mind me. Math is hard. And I don't like math.
Why did it have to say emotionally and literally?
I said teens, but I think it's more like the 40s. So again, because they're talking, because this is in a show for adults about adults. Although this is the part we're going to talk about cute boys, okay?
Would you say the bit if it was a normal video?
If it was a normal video, I would read the whole thing through, yes. Unless it was super, super long and I was like, I know
They
these
know what it
folks
is.
and they can read too. So I don't necessarily have to read the whole thing for them all the time. Okay. All right. So the big question today, I told you we had a big question. I mean, I had the earlier question, what would you call the Lord John series? But this is the important question. This is our main character.
Sam?
Yeah. And I told you I was going to be talking about Cute Boy today. See? Cute Boy. But I told you he's way too old for, you don't think he's cute because he's pretty old, isn't he?
No.
Is he like really old?
He's a grandpa.
Yeah, he plays a grandpa on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, well, your dad's a grandpa. Stop it. Outlander stuff shares this.
grandma.
And my question is, which part of Sam or Jamie really made you fall in love with this character, with the actor? So we're gonna look at some choice parts. Jan, we won't be looking at your favorite part because my 9-year-old is here. However, everything else is fairly PG.
But
She likes his bottom. Anyway, why do we love this picture of Jamie? For the same reason I love all the pictures of him. This is a picture of I'm going to say his chestal region, or at least a little peek of it. That's one of the many things that we find attractive about him. Then there's the arms. Okay, the arms. He's very physically fit. He works out on purpose. Her face tells me this is not her favorite picture. But we got Point Blank 1959 working with me here. Sam Heughan for the Box Magazine, December 2015.
what a body.
Already, top fitness shape training for Outlander was starting to show. All right. Well, because because of his character would have worked really
No,
hard.
I mean, what a body. Someone commented.
Yeah, somebody put, what a body. That says June Buggy, she said, what a body. But see, here's the thing, honey.
Oh, someone else.
Oh, goodness.
Laugh out loud to Jan comment.
To Jan comment. Yeah, to the Jan comment. Because
Jan
of the part of Sam that she appreciates. Anyway, so we got more arm pictures, though. See? Because because he plays a character that would be using his body for his job, for working, at the lift and everything. He would be more muscular than your average Joe these days without working out on purpose. So he had to work out really hard so that he would look like he was playing the character properly. You have to have the right look, okay? Like, they couldn't hire me to play him. I'm not a dude with red hair, and I definitely don't have the guns, the arms for it. He's trying to fit the character he was playing. And so he had to work out an awful lot.
That's
Yeah, I know it's
odd.
I tried to warn you. You said you wanted to be part of the video, and I did PG it down for you. Now,
just
the
a
other
sight.
thing that we ladies really like sometimes are his pretty eyes. He has really pretty blue eyes. Do you know anybody else with pretty blue eyes that we like?
you.
I do not have blue eyes.
Me.
You have pretty blue eyes? Who else has pretty blue eyes in this house?
Bear. Does Bear
The
have
dog.
blue?
My daughter's voting for the dog. No, I was thinking
Dad?
of your dad has very nice blue eyes.
I didn't know Bear had blue eyes.
See, he has really, really blue eyes. See, if you're looking, he's got really, really
It
blue
looks like
eyes.
green.
It looks,
It looks like green.
well, the lighting could probably bring out a little bit of
It
yellow.
looks like brown there.
That's not brown. You need to have your eyes checked. Brown. Okay, so we've got his arms, his eyes,
I mean
his man boobs,
his man boobs.
or the general face and hair, okay? Because here he doesn't shave, he's got some stubble. And recently, he shaved all of his hair off, and some of us miss his hair. So, do we like his hair? That's another thing. Mommy enjoys the kneecaps, okay?
Why?
I think kilts,
Why?
because kilts look awesome. Your dad has a kilt, and he has fantastic kneecaps, too.
Why kneecap?
Because girls are weird.
Why?
You should see what the boys' list looks like. Anyway,
The boys. What?
but we always enjoy the kneecaps.
Nice boots.
See, this is Do you like the boots?
No, I was reading.
Oh, nice boots. Gotcha. You're reading. I appreciate your reading assistance on this. And I forget which this is supposed to be. Just like the fact that he works out and takes care of himself. Maybe we like that best because he tries
Is
to
he
be
just
healthy.
in his socks?
No, he's got shoes on right there.
Oh, it looked like he was just in his
No,
socks.
no, he's not in his socks. Although I suppose if he wanted to be, he could. Because he works out. And he tries to make sure that we understand that it's good to work out. You know how Mommy likes to take her walks? And Mommy lifts her weights every day? Except for the last 2 days. I haven't done jack. But I do that. You know, I wanna be healthy. Okay? And a lot of people who watch Outlander have started to try to take care of themselves a little better because he is a good example. Okay?
Killer knees.
Killer knees. See, team, we like the knees. I try and tell you. We like. See, it just shows. And he's got the kettlebell. Mommy needs to get one of those, but I'm not quite there yet. But so do we just like that he works out? And this is a very important thing, okay? This has nothing to do with how he looks, but it's an important thing about anybody you ever date, okay? Is how he looks at his leading lady. See, he looks at her like she's very important, like he cares. Yeah? See that? That is important because whoever you're with should think you are like the most important thing. All right?
What does it mean to smuggle?
What does it mean to smuggle? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not sure where that conversation came from.
Harry Potter.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss that afterwards. We're going to discuss smuggling later on. This one was shared by Point Blank 1959. And all of these pictures were shared by Point Blank 1959. She is really good at keeping up on the Samness. I do appreciate it. The following pictures do not have to do with our question, so I'm going to skip them. But, so what is it that we like about him so much? So that's
I already read that. Killer knees.
killer knees. Okay. So maybe it is the killer knees. Maybe it's the killer knees. That's our video for today. We didn't have any major news, major big stuff today. Mostly
That's it?
because,
That's it.
Yeah, that's it today. No big news. We just had a couple of pictures and a few videos to share. Questions about one of the actors possibly getting married that we think we might have an answer to. Just little stuff. I have a request for anybody who is still listening. My daughter would very much like to do a group chat, but I told her she cannot come to our group chats, our normal ones, because they aren't always PG rated. So if anybody...
13.
You're not 13, you're 9. So if anybody would like to join us for a chat later, I'm going to put a post... Yeah, I'm going to put a post in the community for, let's see, it's right now 12:23 my time. So by, let's say, what time? 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock? We're going to have a not YouTubed, just private Google chat with anybody who feels like showing up. This is not for members. This is not for viewers. This is just for the regular folks. If you'd like to have a chat, my daughter would like to get to know you guys, I guess. So I'm going to give her that opportunity. Y'all seem fairly safe. And Stacy Chadwell says...
Wonderful mom. So happy your daughter joined you.
Oh, well, thank you. Now, I do want to tell you, a lot of people gave you early happy birthday wishes because your birthday is next month. And a whole bunch of people said they were very excited and congratulated you for getting all the way through elementary school. So would you like to say anything to the people who said that?
Thank you for congratulating me.
That works. Doesn't have to be big. And that's all I've got, guys. Thank you so much for joining myself and my very special guest as we work our way through feeling absolutely miserable. It is all moved up to my head, and she said it's only in her neck. So she has a little crick in her neck from sleeping wrong and still a little tired, you said?
And sometimes when I step, my foot hurts.
Okay, but I don't think your foot hurting has anything to do with a cold you caught. I really don't. I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't think that those are... Oh, that's okay. So we're working through it. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to walk our way down to the library, sign her up for the reading challenge. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you to my viewers. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you to my members for the additional support. And I have a new member. I think I have a new member. Hold on, baby, because I try to acknowledge new members. I acknowledged everybody yesterday who gave to my GoFundMe over the weekend or that gave me a super thanks over the weekend. Again, I appreciate it. I will bring a new total up probably in tomorrow's video to let you know where I'm standing so far. And I was checking something. Shirley, you're supposed to be my brain when my brain turns off. I guess with us both being ill, that doesn't really work, does it?
Okay, what are you checking?
I am trying to find...
Do you need math?
I'm trying to find, Dorothy Brunskill. Thank you so much for joining. I just noticed your name yesterday when my addled brain was trying to figure out again how I can give away the memberships to people who would like to join. It still won't let me do it. But I'm going to figure this out. I figured out every reason that it shouldn't do it, and my channel doesn't have any of those reasons. So I'm very confused as to why that is.
Show them Bear.
You want to? They've seen Bear. Bear is sleeping, baby. Bear has been here. You know my producer, Bear.
Why am I facing?
Okay, look at this one. This is the time delay. This is what they're seeing right now. But there's always a little time delay. So look at this one if you want to see you. All right, we're gonna go, guys. Thanks to my members.
Turn the camera too.
Oh, I'm not gonna turn the camera to it because it's kind of messy right there with the blankets not folded up or anything. I'm messy, y'all know it, but there's no reason I gotta show it up.
To lay there.
I'm gonna finish my spiel, okay?
You're not allowed to.
And I've got to.
You're banned.
Hold on.
You're banned from finishing it.
So I'm selling a 9-year-old really cheap. Go visit eBay and look for my listing.
No.
All right, then let me finish, okay?
But you're
Thank you.
banned from finishing it.
Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down and let me know why blonde people are very irritating. I will be very happy to get on board with that.
It looks like I'm doing that right now. It looks like I'm just doing this right now.
You're not. You're just goofy.
It looks
And
like I'm doing
if
that right.
If you haven't subscribed, please do so you can get more of this extremely important information about my daughter giggling. Let's see what else. Thank you, members. Thank you, everybody who's donated. Please subscribe. I think that's everything. I'm sorry. She's not helping.
If anyone would like to chat, please chat.
And I will put up a message here in just a little bit. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We will talk about nothing PG. It's got to be PG.
About nothing PG.
But
Got it. We'll talk about nothing PG.
Guys, I'm gonna go before she makes me crazy.
Wait,
Love
chat,
you,
chat.
love y'all, and I will see you guys later. If you didn't get enough Outlander information because we're goofy, please check the videos down below, and yeah, I will see you there. She might see you there.